Shipping and Maritime Law Newsletter, issue number 19. In this issue, we report on Transport Malta's recent announcement on the increase in mercantile vessel registration in Malta and the Malta Freeport recent addition of a fourth quay to its terminal facilities. Moreover, we report on Malta's recent initiative to maximize its maritime potential in light of the Integrated European Maritime Policy and the Malta Maritime Forum. In this issue, we also report on recent legal updates including the entry into force of the MRV regulation. In conjunction with the legal updates, we also report on all the recently issued MSD technical and shipping notice. Malta Freeport, proof of Malta's commitment as an international hub for the transshipment of goods. Malta Freeport announced its recent addition of a fourth quay to its terminal facilities. Such investment was made in order to address the needs of shipping line calling to Malta, now making use of ever larger container vessels. These cranes are built by ZPMC in Shanghai and have an outreach of 72 meters, a capacity of 85 tons, a lifting height under spreader above rail of 54 meters, and are capable of handling twin lift spreaders. Moreover, the new quay cranes are equipped with the latest technology. According to Malta Freeport, such investment has made the Freeport in Malta as the only hub in the Mediterranean capable of handling 18,000 TEU over the two berths. The acquisition of such crane was anticipated by infrastructural work in the Freeport area made to ensure that the new quay crane will be able to operate alongside the overall length of the quay. This is proof of Malta's commitment toward the maritime industry with a diversification of investment that range from the provision of legal services to ship owners and credit institutions onto ancillary facilities such as ship management, ship maintenance, and transshipment of goods. Increase in mercantile vessel registration in Malta. Transport Malta, the authority responsible for the register of ships in Malta, has registered a considerable increase in the number of mercantile vessels registered over the past year. The ship registry, in fact, announced that by the end of August of this year, 7,000 mercantile vessels were on its registry flying the Maltese flag with a gross tonnage of over 62 million. The figure marks an increase of 6.8% when compared to the same period last year. This announcement maintained Malta's reputation as a maritime hub, with the island increasingly attracting investment to this booming sector, and further confirmed the positive performance of 2014, which made Malta reach the 6th worldwide ranking, whilst further consolidating its position as the largest register in Europe. In fact, at the end of December 2014, the registered gross tonnage under the Merchant Shipping Act was 57.9 million gross tons. Today, the Malta register has also become a world leader in commercial yacht registration, where Malta has also registered positive results. Despite the current financial situation worldwide, during 2014, the Malta flag registered an increase of 13.6% over the previous year in the registration of super yachts of over 24 meters in length. As of the end of December 2014, the super yacht fleet flying the conspicuous Maltese cross worldwide was 452. An integrated maritime policy toward maximizing Malta's blue economy. The Mediterranean Sea is the central hub for maritime activity, and Malta, being in the center of the Mediterranean, benefits greatly from this. Currently, Malta's maritime activity translates into employment of more than 20,000 people and a staggering 11% of the island GDP. From a layman point of view, these numbers are impressive. However, an integrated maritime policy will give Malta the necessary tools to maximize its maritime potential. In 2006, the European Union launched its Integrated European Maritime Policy, which covered maritime transport, the competitiveness of marine business, employment in the marine sector, scientific research, and protection of the marine environment. In 2012, the EU identified 5 areas of blue growth in order to stimulate a long-term plan for the creation of jobs. They are blue energy, aquaculture, maritime, coastal and cruise tourism, marine mineral resources, and finally, blue biotechnology. In light of this realization, Malta is now taking the necessary steps to ensure that foreign businesses are enticed to invest in Malta's maritime sector. Parliamentary Secretary for Competitiveness and Economic Growth, Dr. Jose Herrera, was recently launched Malta Maritima, a public-private partnership aimed at establishing Malta as a center of excellence in the maritime sector. This will bring the government closer to the maritime industry and be the catalyst for big companies to reach higher level of excellence in the sector. This will allow Malta to further develop and implement its integrated maritime policy. The National Integrated Maritime Policy has the objective of establishing the ideal business environment for blue economy and blue jobs. The blue growth areas on which to focus are aquaculture, coastal tourism, marine biotechnology, ocean energy, seabed mining, maritime transport, maritime financial services, shipbuilding and repair, fisheries, and the oil and gas industry. It is clear that if Malta wants to make the next step in its bid to become one of the leading jurisdictions in the maritime sector, it must look toward the areas mentioned above. The task is daunting, however, Malta has the necessary expertise in the sector to start expanding its maritime endeavors. Malta Maritime Forum, centralizing Malta's maritime effort. For a long time, there has been the feeling that Malta requires a common platform to coordinate effort in relation to the aspirations and challenges faced by the sector that make up Malta's maritime industry. Whereas certain maritime sectors are very well represented, there has never been a holistic approach in order to view maritime issues from a more broader perspective. The main objective of the Malta Maritime Forum is to provide a platform for the local maritime industry to promote existing maritime services and to assist in the development of new maritime activities. The forum aims also at promoting research, education, standard and training within the Maltese maritime industry, acting as a constituted body to consult and be consulted by government in the development of public policies that can have a bearing on the Maltese maritime industry. Thank you.